Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. I kind of forgot to do something last time. I'd also like to note that if you hear a fan in the background, I'm sorry. It's summer. It's hot. I don't want to cook in my room. So, anyway, I said that there were 2 heart pieces here last time. If you didn't notice, I only got 1. So, there's a reason for that. I was putting it off until I got the necessary resources that I needed to get the heart piece, and then I just kind of forgot about it, so I apologize for that. But now we're finally here getting it. And while I'm thinking, I might as well tell you, school's almost upon me, so I might not be able to record and upload as much. But hey, that doesn't matter. What does matter is that down here at the bottom of the lake, there are a bunch of green rupees and a piece of heart. So if you want to get another piece of heart, there you go. There's nothing, and I mean literally nothing left for me to do here. There might be something that I'm not talking about, and some diehard Ocarina of Time fans gonna come up in the comment section and start cussing me out because I forgot the gold sculpture that I could get here, and yeah, whatever. But anyway, I have a few things I missed doing, and by a few things I mean like one other thing, so I will cut once I get to the area that I'm trying to get to. I'll see you there. Welcome back to Death Mountain Crater. There's something I completely forgot to do here after I finished the Fire Temple. The Megaton Hammer has a use even after you get out of the Fire Temple. You might have noticed that there are some rocks we couldn't break with bombs previously. If you take out your Megaton Hammer, hit those rocks twice, they'll snap in half, completely break. I guess half isn't the right word for that. Those guys just want to try to sell me something. I'd like to keep my money. Also, I did actually figure out how to get that heart piece. I have to plant a bean as a child, and then it'll take me up there when I'm an adult, and that's honestly too much work. I might go back and do a few bean things later on. I do know where I can get a lot of money. But anyway, you want to break those blocks which couldn't be blown up, and you'll find a great fairies fountain. This is extremely worth your time. Don't forget about this like I did. I usually actually don't go out of my way to get this, and I just end up forgetting about it on all my repeat playthroughs, but it is very, very, very important. In fact, it's so important, I don't think I'm ever going to forget this again. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Wisdom. I'm going to enhance, I thought it said enchant for a second, but it's enhance your magic power. Receive it now. When she says enhance, she isn't joking. Our magic meter was enlarged, which is absolutely amazing. Now you have twice as much magic power. This should show you already just how useful this is. I haven't been using magic a lot because I haven't found a need to use a lot of the magic items that I have, but this is worth your time. You'll see why later. There are a few items that I haven't gotten yet that do use magic power, and they will be essential for you moving on. So remember this, never, ever forget to get this like I do. It is extremely worth your time. Now, I might, keyword being might, go back to the Goron City really quickly, because there is something I do want to talk about. Not necessarily show off, but I do want to talk about. There's an area within the Goron City which I have yet to actually enter. I believe I've had the ability to enter it for a while. In fact, I know I've been able to enter it for a while, but I've never done so. And there's a reason for that. It's extremely, extremely, extremely useless. You might think it sounds really cool when you hear about it, but don't go out of your way for this whatsoever, because it is not worth your time. Right over here, there will be 4 walls that you can blow up, so it's kind of a pain to get to. It does take a little bit of time to actually enter. So I'm just going to sit here and do that really quickly. I realized there's a story I've never told you guys that I previously said I would tell you, and it was a lot of episodes ago. I was talking about a story of a dream I had about a cop and an origami puppet, and I just want to continue to talk about that because it's something I do eventually want to, well, talk about. It's just something I've forgotten, so if you're interested in that, remind me about it later, maybe a few Let's Plays down the line, because I honestly don't know if I'm going to remember. But anyway, once you blow all these walls up, you'll find another big Goron. We've already seen one of these guys, but this one's a little bit of a jerk.
I just completed a small weapon. How about it? How about buying this knife for 200 rupees?
I'm not gonna buy it. I really am not. I want to save the 200 rupees that I can possibly get later on down the line that I would spend on this on a rainy day. There are a few other things that require rupees that I want to purchase. He'll give you a knife, which for my size is really big. It's bigger than the Master Sword. The catch is, you spend 200 rupees on it, you think it's going to be a great weapon, and then it breaks in 2 hits, snaps in half, and becomes the shortest ranged weapon in the game, and it barely functions. Don't buy the giant's knife. There's something I can do later on down the line that'll give me something even better. So don't buy the giant's knife. Ever. Don't do it. I did it once for fun, never did it again. Don't do it. But anyway, we have another place we have to be. I got a song last time that I want to play, and I want to do a few things around the temple, not necessarily within. So, let's do that, shall we? Welcome to Lake Hylia. Lake Hylia is a place I haven't gone to and explored much just yet. I did something here when I was younger, but I didn't do much. There's a lot of places I could previously reach that, well, I no longer can, over there, for example. What does this have to say? I never actually check. When water fills the lake, shoot for the morning sun, or morning light. That's something that won't become useful to us for a little while, because, again, we can't reach the area that it's really trying to tell us about, but that's fine, that's fine. There's a new enemy here, actually, that I completely forgot about. It's a Gwei. Destroy it before it flies into you. Essentially, it's a less annoying Keys. So, thanks for not being annoying, I guess. There's this over here. I don't believe there's anything important in here. It's similar to a grave that we can find in the Kakariko graveyard, and the fact that we can pull it back, and there will be a hole that we can enter. And yeah, it's just guys trying to sell me stuff, which I'm not interested in. Essentially, they work like the Deku scripts that you've seen before. You knock them out, they're like, sorry, I'll let you buy something from me to make it up for you. And it's like, make it up for you, make it up to you. And it's like, no, I don't really want to spend my money on you. You sell me, what, Deku sticks, and that's about it. There's a rock down here I never really noticed. I don't think I can even get to it. Never mind. This is something that I thought was a little bit more interesting than that, but nope, it's not. I thought there was just kind of a rock sitting there on top of a flat surface, and I was like, huh, you don't see that every day. I don't know why that's there, but it wasn't there, so that kind of explains things. I might exit Lake Hylia just to show you exactly how you can reach it without having to play the song, because it is possible I could have reached this a while ago. Over here, you might think, okay, so I couldn't necessarily get to Lake Hylia from Zora's Domain, but what about from Lake Hylia itself? It's not frozen over, but, yeah, you can't get back to Zora's Domain through here. I don't know, it's kind of annoying. I don't know if I can get to there later on using it, but I guess that's something I should check out later. There's only one scarecrow here, whereas there used to be 2. Let's talk to the one that's left.
I am Bonuru, the Scarecrow, musical genius.
I hear a song once and I never forget it, baby. I feel like I'm giving it the wrong accent. But anyway, I actually went back and checked the song I played for these guys. I believe I played Left 8 times. Was that not right? Hold on. Let's try right 7 times? Or 8 times, maybe? I don't know why this is not necessarily working. Huh. It seems I'm doing everything right. I looked it up even, because I thought I understood, but apparently I didn't. I have checked the original video, which was episode 7 for reference. I did play 8 left notes. I don't necessarily understand why this isn't working. I think I might try going to a place where this guy can be summoned, but I don't necessarily know where one is right off the top of my head. I guess we'll figure it out later. I really thought this was gonna work, and I'm somewhat sad it didn't. Essentially, if I can't get this to work, I might as well tell you what happens. You play the Scarecrow song that you taught the Scarecrow back when you were a child, and you'll be able to make the Scarecrow appear in different places, make him wander around the world, and you can use your hookshot to areas you previously couldn't. I don't believe you get anything super important from it, and you definitely don't need the Scarecrow song to beat the game, so I don't think that's a big deal, but it definitely is somewhat disheartening. There's one more thing I want to do before I actually head back and show off the fact that it is, or show off exactly how you get to Lake Hylia. I actually do want to see, over here, this is a place where I can use whatever his name is, Bonuru. Huh. Well, that's weird. That's weird. If I had Bonuru, I could get up there and see whatever's on top of that. I'll work that out in between episodes to see if I can actually figure out exactly what I was doing wrong. But that's rather annoying. I thought it was gonna work. I really did. But anyway, we are inside the Lakeside Laboratory. There is a reason that I didn't do anything while we were here, but I still showed it off. It's because there wasn't anything I could do while I was here. There are some red rupees that I could grab, but I already have a full rupee count. All I really want from here is this gold skulltula that you can find inside a box. This is honestly the one gold skulltula I'm going to go out of my way for, and honestly it's not even going out of my way for it. It's right in the path of the next temple, so I shouldn't say going out of my way for it when it's in my way. Anyway, that's unimportant. I keep saying way. Whatever. Anyway. Again! Anyway. I can't stop. I can't stop. I try to stop, and then I say, well, anyway, let's get past that. And anyway. I'm disappointed in myself. Let's end this video off right now. There's an area I haven't gone to just yet. By the way, that sound you heard on my mic was me banging my head against it in disappointment. I have something I haven't yet done. It's down there, and I guess we won't actually figure out what that is until next time. This is something very important. I understand this video is somewhat short, and I want to keep it that way because, honestly, I just want to get a few small things done before entering a very important area, and I'm not even going to hide anymore. It's the next dungeon. So next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we will enter the next dungeon and see exactly what it has to offer. But that's for next time. Until then.